Hey, it's Necktie. Welcome to episode 97 of Road to 5 Million. And in this one, a new horse enters the stable. And by horse, I mean the Pizzter and Damo 389X by Pizzter Modding. Now, in a previous episode, I showed off the Pizzter Timpte trailer, which this horse will be pulling. But we're going to start out by going over the truck itself. So if you're not into that sort of thing, timestamp down in the description. You can go right to the driving portion. A lot to cover here. Let's get into it. Just look at her. Okay, first and foremost, I need to thank two people. Number one, Chris, for this paint job. The people that have watched all these episodes know Chris does all my paint jobs because I don't have a flipping clue on how to do it. I'll go over that a little more, but I'm gonna brag on him because he won't brag on himself. The other person I want to thank is CAD Simulations, because CAD actually put the boot in my ass to bring this truck into this series, which I was going to do at some point. I was just trying to figure out when. I've actually had this truck for probably a month and a half, 2 months. I can't remember when I bought it exactly. First and foremost, this one's not cheap. But there's a reason it's not cheap, which we will get into. The customization of this thing is unreal. And as this is going around, just look at some of the details of it. Anyway, this truck is 80 bucks. And I can't remember off the top of my head. Let me pull this up right quick, because if I don't, it's gonna bug me. I want to make sure I have the price of his trailers correct. Okay, so you can. All right. So as a matter of fact, right on, as I'm recording this, Thursday, the 19th of January, you can get his Timpte and Commander trailer bundle for $42.50. Those separately are 25 bucks a piece. So again, it's not a cheap date, but the detail of this is amazing. And I can't even remember what version this truck is, but they're working on an update. I mean, his Discord is popping on a daily basis with suggestions and updating on everything that's coming. So, that being said, let's cover the trailer first, because that's going to be the easiest. So this is his Wilson Commander. And currently right now, the best I could tell on his Discord is that there's not a template for this one at the moment, but I think it was December 22nd, I saw a post from him in Discord that said he was working on it, and it's going to be in an update upcoming. I'm not sure when that is. The guy's busy, so whenever that comes. So that's kind of why I'm not using this trailer right now, because I like them to be painted, right? That's kind of how we do it here at Shit Show Logistics. Got to have our stuff all tightened up. But yeah, so this is the 50 footer, I believe it is. Yeah. And then you can have the different axle configurations. So I'm going to go through this quick, because I know most of the people really may not care about it. I don't know. But just kind of showing the highlights of this specific trailer. Similar to the Timpte that I'm using. Tarps, you can change the sides, painted, all that sort of thing. Wheels, fenders, lights. Come around to the back. All these do things. The rear step, rear panel. See how you can have chrome or painted. I would do painted, right? I don't know what color if I do select chrome painted. Smooth chrome, so you can have different aesthetics. The mud flaps. Trailer air boxes. The heck is that? Oh, see, this is the type of crap, folks. Who puts the air boxes on there? Anyway, so that's the Wilson Commander. And then this is the trailer we will be using. You can also use a Timpte in the 50-foot. Don't purchase, you already have one. So, for example, actually, I think I have to change this first. Let me go here. And I know I'm rushing through the trailers because, like I said, I've already shown this one in a previous episode. See how you can change that to paint? And you'll see why here in a minute. Why I'm changing these to paint. Because I have to change them to paint now to do what I'm going to show you. Alright, so it's white, right? Then you come back over here to paint. Boom. Now let me just show you something here. I'll show you on the truck too. You guys see any pixels? Hardly. In that line. In that graphic. Look how clear that is. Chris is so nuts he did this in 16K. Yeah. Anyway. So then you have that, right? Looks good. However, we can make it look a little better in my eyes. As long as I can find it. Okay, hopper vibrator. Check this out. Watch this. Watch the hoppers. You got the little vibrators on them. I know it's the little things, people. Look. Easy flow electric trap doors. Boom. Alright. Focused. I got sidetracked on vibrators, people. Sorry. It happens. Side pan. No. Front pan. There we go. Alright, see, so chrome. Watch all the rails. Boom. Now they're black. It would be super cool if you could black all this out. But I don't know if you would actually do that in real life. Maybe your landing gear. I don't know if you would actually black out the hoppers, though. But anyway. So that's the Timpte trailer. Now let's get to the star of the show. And what I'm going to do is, I'm basically going to run through what I put on here. And it's going to be fairly quick because I could honestly, just so you know, which I think I said in yesterday's episode, I messed around for probably 2.5, 3 hours on my main profile, testing things out, trying to get the truck the way I wanted it, you know, what cab configuration and all that stuff. And then even after I did that and got that correct, it still took me probably about 3 hours today messing with the truck. Now, could you do it quicker? Sure, but I'm an anal retentive jackass, so you know, I'll put stuff on here and then I'll go around and then I'll be like, no, I don't want that. So that's me. All right, shut up, Ty. Let's get to this. Truck dealers, Pete, Access Mod Dealer. Not purchase. There we go. All right, so there you go. That's what you get right there. You can just buy that if you wanted to. I'm going to change this. Oh, I can't. Because we didn't do that cab. Anyway, so 36-inch flat top right there. Flat top with the diamond windows. See, so square, diamond window. Then you got the 48 inch. And then you got the 48 inch with diamond window. 48 inch stand up, which that looks really weird to me, but it is what it is. 63 inch flat top, which is the one I have. Then you have the stand up. Then I think stand up with, yeah, so diamond and square. And then you have this one, the custom chop roof, kind of a neat different look to it. And then you have the day cab for you day cab fellows out there. Anyway, so we'll go to the 60, no, I didn't have the 63 inch, I had the 63 flat top, there we go. So now if I do that and then I go to paint and go up to here, so Chris did this for, oh, and I should mention Steam Workshop Necktie Gaming Pack, Necktie Gaming Mega Pack, my bad, which is approaching 3,000 subscribers. Unflippin' believable. Some of you come over here and check out the channel, please. That'd be cool. Drop a sub over here. That's my promotion. Anyway, so this is in the Necktie Gaming Mega Pack, this paint scheme, if you own the Pizzter truck. So again, you can have with the graphic, and I like my trucks black, or you can just have a solid color, right? Just like all the other trucks we have in the pack. And then with the breast cancer ribbon on the graphic, and then solid. So 4 different options for you folks. Again, that's update. It's available now, as a matter of fact. Okay, so now we have that. Here's our wheelbases. And I'm not going to change them because if I do, it's going to screw it up and then I have to go back to the sleeper. All right, move this truck to where you want it, Ty. Holy crap. It's not cooperating. All right, just leave it alone then. So 250 is your standard, and then 305, which we have here. Okay, there we go. Now it did it. So 305 wheelbase. I don't understand what this game... I tried to look this up, and I'm probably going to sound like an idiot. I don't understand if it's a 305-inch wheelbase, why the game says, what's the difference? What's the effective? There's one way to measure a wheelbase, right? From the center of this wheel to the center of the tandems. So I don't know if the game is thinking that the effective is from the center there to the center of the rear. I don't know. Bottom line is a 305-inch wheelbase. That shit was complicated, wasn't it? Okay, I'm going to sidetrack here just on detail. Because look right here in the wheel well, all right? Y'all ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. I know I'm all over the place, but this truck is flippin' exciting. All right. Now, I want you to know, and I can't do it in this camera because I can't go down any further. Anyway, if I was outside in the photo mode, you can literally get up in here in the wheel well and read that text clear as day on those frame stickers. And for those that don't drive trucks, those are there. Like, it just wasn't a gee whiz thing. That's there. I mean, and as you look under here, you can still see other details. Oh, while I'm doing this. Yeah, look how clean that line is there. You don't see any damn pixels or anything, do you? Yeah, 16K. Here's, this is the other thing that 16K does. You can actually, and again, I can't get down, but if you were to actually get down level with that IFTA sticker, you could read that number perfectly. The bolts down there, the flex tube. I mean, the detail on this is unreal. Look at the damn fuel filter. Amazing. I think the shocks are even yeah, the shocks are even colored. Look at that crap. The hoses, Airlines. He's even, I just noticed this. He's even got the decal on the diff. Short for differential. Okay, focus, tie back to it. Sorry. See, and this is why it takes me 3 hours to configure a truck. So let me do this. All right. So if I take those out, these are all the engines that come with the truck. Pretty good selection. All the way to the C15 625 King of the Hill. But you know me, and I like my Cummins Signature 600. See how I have that open def in there? Yeah. Oh, enable all. Okay. Enable all. Oh, I have to hit the X. There we go. Which brings up the Z mods. And I've got Old Faithful. I got the Cummins Signature 600 horsepower, 2050 torque in it. And then I also have the real Eaton Fuller transmission mod in here. I already added the truck to the cast add-on that you have to in order to make this compatible. Let's go down here to 18 speed, and I put in, there's a 2291. Where's that? Right here. 355s. And honestly, somebody's gonna be like, how'd you pick 355s? Honestly, I sat here today and I actually Googled some agricultural forums and read what people were asking for, what they use for farm trucks for gearing and motor and all that stuff. And 355 seemed to be a popular option. So that's where I landed. And as you can see over here, I mean, it's good. Some guys said that they preferred 411s. It all depended on field conditions, really, is what it depended on, like how soft the, which I mean, I get. Anyway, so again, I'm boring you with crap you probably don't care about. So this is the interior. You have to order your seats separately. I'm kidding. We'll get to that. But look at the detail. I mean, it's like you can almost, you know what I mean? Like real life, the texture. And yes, I'm not, I mean, okay, somebody's going to be watching this and be like, well, other trucks do that. I totally get it, okay? I'm just pointing this out because not all of them do it this well. And I talked to somebody too about these different trucks. Each truck, none of them is perfect, first and foremost. But each one of them, just, there's something about it, if that makes sense. And honestly, when we drive this today, that's going to be the first time I've drove it. So I haven't even drove it yet. Well, I take that back. I drove it from the shop down to sleep, which you'll see. But other than that, I haven't drove it down the road. Like, I think I have 5 miles on the truck. However, to me, is $80 hard to part with for a mod that you put into a game that costs $5? Yes, it is, but it's worth it in my mind. It just depends on what you know what I mean? Anyway. All right, now we're going to get to the big one. You're like, but that's not many dots. Oh, just wait. They start revealing themselves. It's kind of confusing, isn't it? This is the other reason, and I'm not bashing Pizzter and Damo at all. I don't know how this crap works, right? Anyway, so this is kind of what you have to do. You kind of have to move the truck around so you can get to these dots, right? And then it'll tell you what the hell it does. So these are for the fenders, right? See what I'm saying? So typically when I do a truck, this is what I do. I do from front to back. So I'll start at the bumper. And this gal got a 22-inch miter end with clear watermelon lights. So just like the one that was on there, just dropped down to 22 inches. And you'll see why when we get outside. Well, I guess outside. Hell, we're in the shop right now, so I guess that was right. Stock fender, what is this one? Blinker bars. Okay, so that's this right here. I went the painted. And the reason I went with the painted is, now if you stuck with these headlights, okay, then you would want the low profile blinker, because these don't have a blinker. Get it? Got it. Good. All right, and then my headlights, I can't remember what ones they were. No. Close. It was those with the 359 bracket. Right there. Perfect. And then fender flares. Oh, this is okay. So see what that did to the front fenders. That would be good if you have the wide front wheel, if you're doing like a heavy haul type thing. Anyway, cancel that. Moving up to the grill mesh. So you have all these. I went with the Pride and Class grill because I love that look, especially on this truck. And then the grill bars, I mean, you have to add them all, right? Why not? The option's there. You may as well just add them all. And then for your grill surround, I'm not going to do... Well, I can. I can go back and change it. So you have an option, 379, 389. For those that don't know, watch the grill. See how the 379 grill opening was a little smaller, more square? See that? We're going to stick with that though. 7 grill bars. Excuse me. 7 grill bars. And I guess I don't have to go back and do this stuff because I'm not buying this truck. I've already bought it. So these are all your emblems you can go through. I don't know if you can really see that through there, but that's like a square, old school look. There is an open def file to where you could have your own, make your own logo in there. I just went with the stock Peterbilt paint, so black. And then somewhere here, where? Grill shroud, paint. I blacked that out. And then this is super cool. You have all these, you know, your typical Flying Goddess. That was the duck. Your Flying Goddess, stock Peterbilt. But I went with the chrome duck with the red eyes. And I don't know if it'll work. Yeah. See how they're glowing red? So at night they light up when your lights are on. And then moving on, you have hood trim, so you can go old school, which is the fatter, wider, ribbed looking. Insert your own jokes there, folks. I went with the paint, obviously. The one, there's a couple. So this is weird too. If you do have this truck, you're like, why do none of these dots on the filters, they're right here. And sometimes you have to do this number and walk up towards the truck so you can actually click on each one if you really want to. So you can go with 12 watermelon lights. So that's 3 here. Yeah. So that's 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Or you can do 16, which is 3, 3, and then 5, 5. I went with the penny filter lights. Oh, you also have the glow bars, which have a glow bar behind it. But I went with the penny filter lights. And then you have the, you can go chrome strapless, painted, or painted brackets there. I went with the, I left it chrome because I went with, and this is all the air cleaners you can do. Which, that is the one I went with. Is it the one I went with? Let me double check. That's 389 stock painted. Yeah, no, I went with the chopped. Alright, let's back out of that. Move around over to here again because I missed some stuff. So fender guards, already did that. Fender flares. Oh, fender guards go on the front of the fender. Fender flares, already did that. Fender flare. You can have a fender blinker if you want to. I don't. Hood emblem. Or this is the, yeah, that's just a hood thing you can do. Hood emblem. You can do the 389X. You can have it in red. I just went with the stock side emblem paint. And then obviously your wheels and tires. This all depends. I have the Jasper wheel pack. If you do buy this truck, you do actually, you'll get access to a bunch of stuff if you buy this truck, honestly. You'll get an invite to his Facebook group. You'll be a member in his Discord server or a truck owner. It's kind of like its own little club with some of the perks you get. Anyway, that being said, Jasper pulled out his, I want to say it's his Alcoa Level 1 wheels just for Pizzter owners. And you get access, once you buy this mod, you get access to that on pizztermodding.com. And you can download that. Yeah, I think it's the level 1s. So those. Don't quote me. Anyway, if you buy the truck, you get one of these Jasper wheels is included. The standard or polished. Anyway. And then you have your steps. And you can even put a boot brush on there, you know, so you gotta clean your hooves before you get in the truck. Cab kick plate, that's another thing on the open depth that you can, you know, make skinnable and put whatever the hell you want to on there. Front steps. You have the old school diamond, which I have, and then you have the Merc. And then the smooth. And then this also in the open def. Oh yeah, and then you can put the mud flap on there if you want to. Now this is one thing. I would have done that. The reason I didn't is because you can't change these. Unless I'm an idiot. I did not see any dot that you can change that mud flap. And the reason I didn't go with these is because it says Peterbilt, and that doesn't. If that said Peterbilt, I'd have left this. Make sense? It's kind of how my mind operates. Sorry. Some people are like, wow, really? Yep. Anyway, cab kick plate did that. Door logo, again, this is in the open def to if you have, you know, whatever. This is part of the paint job, so that's why there's that. Door trim, you can have chrome. Door trim around the window. Okay, cooperate. I, however, did not do that because I did medium painted window chops, like so. And then you can also have a watermelon blinker light there. Visor, I went with the chrome large drop. This is, first complaint is paintable visors. However, it's not a big deal because it's already been noted by numerous people in his Discord, so I have a feeling that that will be in the next update. And then LED cab lights, yeah, 11 are available, so 11 are going on. Now, if you wanted horns, see what happens? You're going to lose some of those lights. However, I like the clean look of just the lights. Profile beacon bar. You can have it on the cab, or you can have it on the sleeper. Currently, right now, he's well aware of as well. If it's on the sleeper, for some reason, on this 63-inch, it will flash inside the cab as well when it's on. But if this is on the actual cab, it won't. They're aware of it. It's going to be fixed in the update. The other thing, exhaust. This is the other thing that I wish we had the option of having painted exhaust. Which I get probably isn't, you know, how many painted exhaust do you see running down the road? But it just looks cool. Anyway, I went with the tall stovepipes. There's another stovepipe here, but I mean, you can go tall old school with the shield. Yeah, I mean, possibilities are endless, whatever you want to do. Make it your own. And then the mirrors, somewhere here, the mirrors are, oh, the mirrors are right there. Adjust mirrors. So you can have 379 door-mounted style. You can have the arrow mirrors, which some people love. I hate them. Custom fabricated, which changes that bracket. Did not mean to hit that. Adjust mirrors, okay. Old school moto mirrors, which is what I left on there. And then you have the West Coast. And then on top of those, you have one antenna choice. And I did confirm driving, you know, to the sleeping spot that those do bounce when you slow down, which is kind of cool. All right, and then you can do all this stuff with the tanks. Oh, you can have a 389X badge on your sleeper or Unibuilt side badge. I went with neither. Fuel tanks. Your different color configurations, different sizes. So that allows you to put your def tank in front. You know, gotta have the government juice. I, however, didn't. Don't tell anyone. And then you have your 280 gallons, the big mamma jammas. And I don't know if you can have def tank. Where did def tank go? I thought it was right here. Oh, maybe you can't have a def tank with the 280s. Okay. I thought there was one you could. There's one of these where that moves forward. Actually, let's do this. Def tank. Front mount. Okay, hold on. I'm positive there was. Ah, right there. So that moves forward. And now you can have a rear mount def tank. If you wanted it back there. But if you have it back here, your other tank doesn't get bigger and even it out. However, you could put a side step or a side box over there if you wanted. All right, anyway. And then you can have DOT tape, which I didn't think about when I had Chris put those decals there, but that's fine. I don't run the DOT tape anyway. They're going to be illegal. You can have a grab irons there if you want to. Nope, not me. There's no steps, so no need to have them. DOT doesn't care. But if you do, technically, if you have steps, you have to have grab rails. Technically. What was this? Oh, suspension cover. So I went with the custom painted cover with lights. And then the back wall, I added those 4 lights. Air cable, you can have the pogo stick if you want it. I went with the built-in deck paint. I think you can even have them out the back. Yeah, under Cali hookup trailer cables. So it'll put them back here. So that's what I went with there. Deck plate. You can have different deck plates, but then you're going to lose this. Just FYI. Painted cap. Yep, fine, move it. And then with the rear bumper, I went with the T-bar. Not chrome. Custom. Where was it? I did not go with that one, but now that I see that, I'm almost wishing I would have. I may have to change that at some point. See, I've spent so much time on this, I didn't even realize that one was an option. Where's the one? Okay. Oh, custom painted. That's what I went with. I mean, it looks cool. But now that I see this one down here, I kind of want this one. Because the lights match. Okay, anyway. Tank rear panel. Yes, I have that because it fills in that. Obviously, if you don't have the def tank, you can see that. You'll see that later. And then I also went with the front-facing T-bar. Where are my fenders? Here's the fenders. This is all the choices you have here. Anyway, if you get the truck, you can go down through all those. I went with the custom full paint. Yeah, I definitely got to change that bumper out. Okay, anyway, so that's pretty much the truck. Oh, I forgot one. I think it's this one here. Yep, side skirts. So side skirt, you can have a 63-inch custom. Chrome. This is one thing as well, but I'm not going to complain. This is going to be fixed too. This is what I went with because I had to. But I really wanted the deep drop because that just looks badass. But you can't have it with lights. So, and okay, technically, see where that fuel cap is there? With these deep drops, you're going to be hard pressed to get a damn fuel nozzle in there. Anyway, so there's that argument. So anyway, I have the, I have those. That's what I went with. And that's pretty much the outside. And then we move into the inside. And you have 3 CB choices. You have the striker. Just depending on whatever light you want. The visor. Just an FYI, when you're customizing a truck like this, this is normally how I pick it. I come in here and mess with it inside. I really like to get this matching with that, quite honestly. So if I pick this visor, I'd pick the larger. Yep, welcome to my head. Oh, that was your grill shroud. Steering wheel, you have all these different steering wheels. For me personally, this is in the Steam Workshop, but I had to use an 18-inch wheel. And I don't even really like this 18-inch wheel. This is the one I really like. But see how it covers the gauges? I couldn't get my seating position like I do in the other trucks. But as soon as I put the 18-inch wheel, we're golden. Anyway. That's air filter. Bezels. Oh, that was not bezels. That was bezels. Okay, there we go. So chrome bezels. I think I went with the all. Knowing me, I probably went with the all. And then dash inserts. I went with the black pearl because I had the black truck. But you can have all these different inserts. Over here, you can have, this is the made for plate, basically. So what it'll typically have is, I think it normally says is custom built for, and then your name, and then it has basically what number the truck was coming off the line. Or you can just have a 389X dash plate. So, there you go. Shifter. all stock height, but you have different. So I went with the Peterbilt glitter ball. You can have a bottle of water or whatever in your cup holder if you want. I went with the polished long shifter plate there with Peterbilt on it. And then you have two seat options, the stock seats or the legacy seats. Can't do anything in the sleeper other than get back here and get stuck. Quite honestly, now I can't get out. And I believe that's pretty much it on the inside. That's the door trim. Oh, the gypsum. So you can have it down there, over there, up basically four corners, right? Yeah, I don't think I missed anything. Oh, you can have stuff on the seat if you want it. I don't usually care about that stuff too much. One thing I do miss though, because I do have the other rooted trucks in the, I miss having my package of smokes up on the dash. It's all good though. So yeah, that's the, that's pretty much the truck, folks. How long was that? Holy crap, that's almost, jeez. See, we're almost at, I'm showing up in OBS at 43 minutes. So that means that was almost 40 minutes. All right, anyway, get the hell out of here, Ty. Let's go. We got a load to do. All right, and here she is. Look at her slammed to the ground. Is that not cool? Oh, I also figured out how to add this to this truck. Still cannot get it to work on the rooted glider, but I got it to work on here. Anyway, let's just do this. This would be easier. So look at that. You pop out. Look at the detail underneath the damn thing. Like, this is the only time you're going to see this, is when you use the dev console and pop out. But it's like you can almost get a wrench and put on that bolt. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just nuts. See, so come in here and look at this. You can read that. The detail on the suspension. Airbags. Have the name on it. And look how they're, I mean, they're, anyway. But, that being said, this is the type of stuff that you pay for. And some people may not care about that, and that's fine, then don't buy it, right? But I, for one, appreciate that type of detail. Even the gauges. And yes, for those that are good, I will point out there that we do have a diesel exhaust fluid gauge. However, it is inoperative. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Actually, I don't even know if it works. Hold on. Okay, well, good. It's broke. We're always full. Which is fine, because you can't buy def in the game anyway. And for those that can see over there, that clock actually works and has in-game time, so that's kind of cool. I don't know if... That almost sounds like a custom sound. Anyway, I don't know for sure. So yeah, that is the Pizzter 389. Oh, check this out. Well, let's just go back to factory settings. Look, see how that front end bounced? There may be other trucks that do that, but this is the first time I've seen it on one I have, so apologies if there are other trucks that... But yeah, you can hit one and set it to standard, and then you can actually go up further if you wanted to. what I found is if I bring it down to 1, step back, and then hit down just a couple of times, kind of levels it out, which is still good ride height. Alright, what do you say we get loaded? Somebody that didn't like seeing all that other part is going to be like, skip to the timestamp. He's going to be like, he has a 5-minute run. Listen, folks. I can't help I geek out over this sort of thing. But I do. Oh, by the way, don't worry about me running through the grasses. I own the place, so it's alright. I almost want to. I don't have time, though. Now that I saw that other bumper, I don't like this one. I want to change it. Okay, and y'all know. Okay, we have a shop right here. So y'all, you know what's gonna happen, folks. We're gonna check in. Oh, by the way, we're headed to Lewiston with some sunflower. We'll roll across the scales here. You guys probably saw a cut or wondering what the heck happened right there. Yeah, I cut out the part of me going to the shop because I decided I didn't want to change the rear bumper after I got over there and looked at it more, so I figured I didn't need to, you know, waste your guys' time by doing that. And don't worry, for those who are like, will he get in the cab and drive? Yes, I will. Just calm down. I'm enjoying looking at this beautiful rig. Oh yeah, shut off the truck time. I did press the key. Perfect. You know what else we get to do now? Look at my angry duck with the lights. Alright. Load info for those that want. Jesus, 71,000. It felt like we were a little heavy when I just took off there. And we are. Could you figure out what the hell key you want to hit here to get rid of all this crap? Put the mirror up there for my wife because she likes it. Yeah, so I don't know, this truck is, from the inside, has been a little hard to get used to. Because when I get my seating position, in pretty much every other truck, I can kind of see part of that mirror. I can't get that in this truck to where it looks decent, I guess I should say. Now that I say that, I do need to make one small change. I actually paused the recording on that one. I had to move up just one notch so I could see can barely see the top of that hood. That's how I like sitting. Alright. Oh, that's why, because I hit the freaking splitter. Notice something else. I don't think I've ever seen headlights on one of these trucks do that, but the right one seems like it shines out further on low beam, which is kind of how I like how you hear the switch too. One thing I didn't check. Bad. Dash lights seem kind of bright. But I'm not going to change them because I'm pretty sure that affects that in every other truck. I don't know for sure though. It may be per truck. This truck really twists with that air suspension, the way it reacts.
Turn right.
Turning right, ma'am. Uh-oh. I don't like what I heard there. And that has nothing to do with the mod.
Go straight.
Into that more. And I did notice it on the episode where I said it was fixed. Wasn't near as bad, but I did notice it. But it still sped up a little bit. Who am I kidding? I'm not looking into a damn thing. I'm just gonna leave it alone. And for those that like the other trucks I have in the stable, don't worry, those will be coming back as well. It's just like any other thing. I'll probably run 2 or 3 loads with this. And then I'll pull another one out and let one of my hired help run this one. I mean, I could keep it just for me. I've got a spot in Colorado Springs, but I don't feel like I'm making that kind of money yet just to have a, you know, $180,000 truck, I think is what this cost. Just sitting. I almost looked down at the wrong time there. I think 355s are going to be just fine for this. She accelerated pretty good with 71,000. What's she going to top out at here? Oh, I took that a little fast. Yeah, 65, so we're probably going to be right at 1,500 going. Just over 1,500 if we go 70. Yeah, that's not bad. Back her down though, before I end up rolling it and have sunflower seeds all over the road. Actually, they wouldn't be in the road taking a right-hand turn there, they'd be in the ditch. I feel like I need to turn my truck stability up a little with this truck. Loose. I don't know. Maybe that's... Oh, she really rolls over though. That part isn't. I mean, part of that's like, what the hell was that? It sounded like we blew an airline when we hit that bump. I just noticed too, I don't think any other dash on the other trucks that I have light up multiple colors. Wow, that really... And what I mean is, like, see there? Look down through the steering wheel. See how when I flip the Jake on, it turns green? The little things, folks. I still can't believe it looks like I could actually get under the truck and put a wrench to those bolts and nuts. That's just nuts, no pun intended.
Go straight.
So I think I'll just leave the stability settings where they're at. If I take a corner at a reasonable rate of speed, it doesn't lean as bad, which would make sense, right? Lewiston. We're going to the, oh, you can see it up at the top of the screen. We're going to the DFA. Oh, I'm speeding, it's 25. Oops.
Go straight.
And just by the time I get down to 25, it'll probably increase.
Keep right. After 50 yards, go straight. Go straight.
Two in a row, folks.
Keep right.
Is that the same
After
intersection
50
or not?
yards,
No, I
turn
don't think it
right.
is.
Turn
Either way,
right.
at least I didn't turn into a barrier like I normally do. Yeah, why? Why is that doing that? It's more pronounced on this truck than it was the other ones after I did the average window length adjustment. That's annoying as shit.
Keep right. After 50 yards, go straight. Go straight. Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right. Go straight.
I didn't think anybody was coming. I would have saw their headlights. However, you never know. Why is the truck leaning so much? Okay, so it was the road. The rut I was in, apparently.
Your destination.
Apparently we're just going to pull in this building here and open up the hoppers and dump it on the ground. Something tells me I could go around this building. Nope. Alright, so I need to back. Alright, cut it there, and then I should start being able to see. This far out, my little angry duck makes my truck look like Rudolph. And yes, I know I'm an idiot, so there you have it. Okay, that's absolutely gonna annoy the shit out of me. I thought I had that fixed. Like, why is that doing that again? I may just put that average window length setting or whatever it was back to 20 and see what that does. This game is so freaking retarded. My apologies, I realize retarded isn't a political term nowadays. Whatever. Or a politically correct term, I mean. I wonder if how many turn signals I have on a truck have anything to do with it, because normally I don't have blinker. Blinkers on the mirrors. So I'm concentrating, trying not to hit that pole, which I damn near did. I really made that look way more difficult than it needed to be. My apologies. But I got sidetracked by this whole flashing blinker bullshit. That really made sense, didn't it? Flashing blinker bullshit. Of course blinkers are supposed to flash. You know what I meant, the picking up speed. Okay, why does it... I look straight there, but when I just looked in my left or my right mirror, it looked like I was completely crooked. I don't know. I don't care at this point. These blinkers are driving me nuts in this damn game. Lights. Brakes are pulled. I will check current company job offers. In the next one. Holy crap, we're at 1 million again. Hot damn. Rolling in the dough. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because I took out a fresh 400,000. So look at that. We haven't even made a payment yet. I took out a fresh 400,000 to buy this truck. I didn't realize that all these drivers were going to come back and have all that money. So let's do that. All right. So history. Not only was that the second time we've hit 1 million in this series, but now that is the first time that we have $600,000 and we owe nothing. And we have 29 trucks. Own it all. Beautiful. Good stuff. I appreciate you making it this far. If anybody's interested in this truck, it will be in the Google Docs link, updated in my mod list order that I have. It will. I will also leave a Pizzter Modding link for y'all. Again, thank you to CAD Simulations for putting a boot in my ass so I got this truck in game. And Chris, thank you for busting your ass doing this magnificent paint scheme, along with all the others. Final reminder, Necktie Gaming Mega Pack on Steam, free. Has this in here. If you own this truck, if you own the Ruta trucks, SES trucks. Bottom line is, read the description. Everything's listed that all of these paint schemes work on. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, episode 97 comes to an end. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. That was actually fun to make. I know it's not for everyone, but hey, I don't do these every time. So anyway, if you made it this far, I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed yet, what the hell are you waiting for? Just subscribe. It's free. We'd love to have you. Having a blast over here, as you can tell. And don't forget to drop a like on the way out. And until the next one, y'all take care. Bye.